stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition, every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm, and I won't blame you if you can't believe it. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's McKee on the play fake. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start.
They'll take over the first down 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. Right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've got first down here from the 36. Off the play action. Jump. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 28.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Shuck working from the gun. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. A toss now to Robinson. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd down carry for Algier. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw. Shuck. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Dive play straight ahead. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Putting the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Rolling over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Let's go now.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Now Shuck on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo.
Chuck's pass intercepted.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
Play fake, Jones. He's going to push one deep down the right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Pressure comes, Jones. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jones now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Breaks the tackle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Shump. Oh man, Mazzarella has it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Shump. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw again here, it's Shump. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Shump. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. try and punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Saints get the game's first points here in the second. Point after by Mevis is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go.
Jones on first down. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on a defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Algier gets it on the draw. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Blitz coming for Jones. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Danny Stutzman comes up with it. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Throw here, 3rd down. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Jones setting up the play action. This is a heater going deep. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out, without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air once more. Here's Jones. And once again, they can't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He'll work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So 3rd and 6 on deck, Bronk, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. Short pass brought in. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He'll start from the 39. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Down the field, he's got Wilson. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he has enough room to gain about 4. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down and run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. On the shotgun, it's Jones. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one complete to Pitts. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
To throw, here's Jones. He tries to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Again, Jones to the air. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. To throw again, it's Jones. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get their first points of this game just before halftime. Drake London with a touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. Finds Matavao, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Plowing up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Shot working from the gun. Falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue, and that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Pulled in at the 20. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now with Jones. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Throwing here, Jones. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Third and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's played at the 43. A big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Chuck now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Chuck. Into the second level past the 30. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the red zone on first. Jump off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. To throw again here, it's Chuck. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Boy, they had the look, Brock, and they just missed a touchdown as the throw put him a little bit too close to the edge of that end zone.
Handle priority number one, that's to catch it and secure it. Unfortunately, did not leave enough room to land his feet in the end zone, despite what was really a tremendous effort.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
19 tight, go!
Shotgun snap to Chuck. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 13-point lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Saints double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now it's Jones out the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Jones now to throw. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and 1. Here's Jones. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Cougar 19. Go.
Jones throwing on fourth. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. And you just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To the air on third and long. Completed to his running back. Nice tackle that could get this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
Shot looking to pass here. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
24-yard gain on the play.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Home back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's another for him. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Pistol now for Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down. Handoff now to Robinson. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll run here on first down. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints about set to celebrate this win. Offense is set. First and 10. Back to the well again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Oh, it's 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Handoff on second and short. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Chuck on third down. Dumped off to his running back. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Atlanta.